Beat period just opened up. We're producing our first snippet, and we're going to take a break and let this beat period do its thing and see where it ends up so we can make some decisions. We're testing this area up here in the 61s again. We're going to watch this, see if we can get over this cross trade here. The retest so far, not so much. We're gonna pause this and watch it. All right, we broke through that cross trade. Now it's going to be interesting to see if we can do anything up here. We're holding our short position for a little longer here. Keeping in mind, overall, I think we can bust through this and have some short covering. So, going to be very careful where we take our shorts up here. Maybe too careful. Right at yesterday's value area high. That's yesterday's value area. Yesterday's point of control. Today's value area over on the right side. Today's point of control. Well, it looks like we missed the 61, so we'll pause the video. I will say up here we let our feelings of anticipating a short covering rally sway our ability to get into that trade. I don't particularly like that, but we missed the trade, so be it. What's ironic is, you know, with all the success we've had in January and success so far in February, going from a negative to a break-even positive, you know, missing that trade, my mind is telling me, wow, what a terrible trader I am. And that's just not the case. I'm not a terrible trader. I've done well, and the learning curve is accelerating, and the work is wonderful. We have a significant body of information we're working with, and we're archiving a significant amount. And it's time to change that mind speak. Just because you miss a trade doesn't make you a terrible trader. If you don't understand why you missed the trade, and you don't articulate that to yourself in self-reflection, that might lead to being a terrible trader. So I'm glad that we caught that. I can thank Dr. Brett Stenberger for that ability and making our snippets even more informative. I feel they're going to close the gap at 49.75. That's our closing price yesterday. The closing range is 49.75 to 52.25. Boy, I tell you, what a nice trade. Short from 61, where we talked about that we missed it. Oh well. The next target is the close. We'll have to watch the activity around the 50 area. I wouldn't be opposed to take a short here on a little rally if we can get back up to maybe the 57s. I would look for an opportunity to short, anticipating the close fill at 49.75. So here's our little rally to 56. Let's see if we can't find an opportunity to get short here. The C period just opened up. Well, we missed the 56s. Look at that. We're going to take the 55.25 short, 255.25. All right, there's our 53.75 fill. Now we're looking to the close for the target. Well, even though we didn't get the 56, the 55.25 got filled nicely at the 53.75 area. Now we need to break down just a little bit more into C period, and the top of the end period closing range is 52. We did get down to 52.50, but the actual close is 50. So we'll keep a close eye here, and if we see much cross trade develop before we get down to 50, we'll exit the trade and take the points that we got. We'll just try to make the best and manage the position the best we can. Our stop is in 2 points above 55.25 at 57.25. Pause the video here and let this market consolidate just a bit. I'll let the video run for a little bit. Looks like we're trying to break down here a little bit. It's interesting how it touched the 52.25, which was the basically the top of the end period range. Didn't click to 52. Now look at this, we're rallying back. See a little cross trade here. 1600. See if that stops the market. It looked like that 1600 cross trade was too much for the market to get over. If we don't break down here soon, I'm going to consider getting out of this trade, even though that 16 is there. Take a little bit of extra profit that we have. We're going to take the 54s out, 54. Let the video run for a little bit. Didn't give us much on that trade, but it gave us 2.75 points. I didn't like the fact that we just couldn't, drive, a couple points once we hit the end period closing range high to the actual close. We did that yesterday. We didn't get down to the close. We just hit the closing range, and then we rallied off of that 10 points. So we'll let the video run to see if we in fact do hit the closing of yesterday, which is 50. But I'm happy that we were able to get the 1.25. It's just meandering around here with not much volume. Alright, here's the push that'll take us down now. We're out of the market, but you can see initiative bid activity here. I have to keep the chart area small so when it's broadcast on YouTube you can see as best you can, the price levels, the time, and the bid-ask activity. It's not completely clear, but it's clear enough to perceive what it is. Alright, there's the breakdown under 52. So now we're anticipating the 50 fill. We already got out though at 54. That's how quick you can make or not make money in this S&P, which is a great thing. It gives you the ability to sublime your craft, and there's just opportunity all day long. And that's what you have to remember when you go through a losing streak like I did in February. It's still February, the beginning of February. You have to remember that there's always opportunity, and you have to keep focused on refining your craft and trying to identify your mistakes and just constantly work on yourself. And that's a good thing. Now we see cross trade here at 51.50. It never did get down to 50. They're teasing us with yesterday's close here. If you were a scalper, that was an area that you might be able to, get filled here somewhere at 51.75 and take a point, take a half a point. In the back of my mind, I'm trying to keep an eye on those types of opportunities. Maybe sometime in my life I can exploit them. Okay, we're going to wrap this video and produce it.